have high-level wrestling. I mean, I'm just so mad my parents never put me in wrestling as a kid. I guess I wasn't tough enough.
It's the most beautiful thing in the world, and this is exactly what she does. She wants to go forward the moment the referee says fight. She'll walk you down, move into position. The moment you start to strike, she will change her level, get in on your legs, switch off to a double leg, run the pike to sit you down to a single. It is amazing to watch the transitions this young lady possesses in the wrestling. Only a lifetime of knowledge can lead you to being as good as she is in this specific skill.
No, you put it well. When she gets you on the ground, all the best, right? Best of luck.
Yeah,
Shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov when it comes to her ground.
It's unbelievable the way that she can follow and flow in the grappling exchange.
All right, well, she developed a pretty good fan base on the jiu-jitsu circuit, and she's had some UFC success, largely due to her grappling. We'll see how she proceeds here tonight.
Yeah, she's a tremendous grappler. I love watching her because I love watching how calm she is when the fight hits the floor. She never seems to panic. You can always see her processing moves. One, to move two, to move three, whether it's getting back to her feet or trying to pull you further into those engagements. She does it at a extremely high level, and she's very fun to watch.
Some have compared her to Mackenzie Dern, perhaps a little bit of a stretch, but there is no denying all of the skills and all of the layers to her jiu-jitsu game. We'll see if she can get it going tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Cynthia Calvillo. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Vivian Vivi Araujo.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, early round action. Cynthia Calvillo telling us this week her health and her motivation have never been more aligned than they are tonight. She also believes she has a favorable matchup in front of her in terms of her ability to execute her takedowns. Easier said than done. This division continues to round out in terms of its overall depth. But Cynthia Calvillo believes she deserves the distinction as the favorite tonight and is ready to prove as much here in this round. Calvillo gets hit with a kick. Oh, lands another uppercut there. She's landed a few of those here tonight. That might have been the biggest of the bunch.
That was the best one because you see her opponent start to stagger back a little bit. She didn't see that one.
Right.
She expected right hand coming straight, so she slipped and ducked her head a little bit. Unfortunately, she ducked her head right into a beautiful uppercut.
Calvillo gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combination. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Araujo gets caught by that straight hand. All right, first clinch situation of the fight, and it is pursued by the BJJ fighter here against the wrestler. Now we'll see how she chooses to proceed, but this is where she wanted to fight this fight.
It's a grind. She knew that it was going to be a grind against a wrestler of this caliber. She also understands that from the clinch, she is more well-versed because a lot of her takedowns comes from trips. Let's see if she can trip this wrestler and take her down to the mat.
Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands.
Strong reversal there. That was a slick transition.
Araujo gets back up. Good sign for her there. Oh, big overhead. Calvillo's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up.
Another takedown land.
Araujo's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, she's got the submission locked in.
Yeah, it's getting very deep now.
Come on, bro.
Oh, she got out checked.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were writing her obit?
Writing her obituary.
Oh, that's a beautiful escape, and Araujo's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt.
It looks like she's going to finish this fight by guillotine. She's got her down. Now she's got to lock her guard and start to feed the hips as she pulls her way back to get her to submit.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cynthia Calvillo. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful. She is so dominant from the top position.
Man, oh! Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts was exactly what they just got between these two young women. Boom, straight left hand.
Well, we told you off the top her offensive wrestling was off the charts. She gets another takedown there. Now we'll see what she can do.
Now she looks to try and control her opponent because she's gotten a ton of takedowns, and it's awesome. Gotta be careful here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Calvillo. Round one winding down here. Round two straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner, and Calvillo's corner is going to have to take a look at that lip. It got cut in that round. It is starting to bleed profusely, and you got to think that could give her problems as this fight continues. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, good lead right by Araujo. Sniffed that one out as she blocks the kick. So not exactly the kind of fight or approach we expected to see out of this decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. Perhaps this will be the round in which she attempts to take it.
Well, you hope to see it, right? Because everything else builds off of her strongest strength. She's so good at grappling, she's so good on the ground that she has to shoot takedowns. If she becomes one-dimensional, she's not nearly as difficult a puzzle to crack. And right now you can see that that's the case. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you got to think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is imminent.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight. And I really do applaud her for knowing where her strengths are and making sure she is fighting right there. Oh, nice.
And there it is, yet again, going for the takedown. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Oh, beautiful job getting a foot to the head there. That strike blocked by Araujo. All right, so different rounds, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedown. She came here to box today.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. And to this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down, because ultimately you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Pushed up on the hips as she bucked, freed her head, and defended that guillotine attack.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike now.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop her.
Araujo gets back up again. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick. No good. Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp, because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, great submission defense. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Attempting a choke now. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got to secure her opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back and fight her hand.
That's the tap.
Oh, my goodness.
That has got to feel good.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, this arena is officially on fire right now after what she just did. There are few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a win by submission, and she got it done with style points here tonight.
She got it done with style points, John. This young lady is a submission wizard, and it was on full display tonight as she gets another submission victory.
All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's calling a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Viviana Araujo.
Oh, well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.
What you mean you don't know